Hi family, this is Perez. This is my resurrection story. Started right after high school, raised by a single mother, but during that time my mom actually she got really sick to the point she lost her sight. And during that time, I definitely had to become the man of the house, trying to find a job and all that stuff. But in that, I was so depressed and so saddened by the whole situation that I find myself in after high school. During that time, I was going through the how to cope with this pain and suffering that I was going through at the time. And so I went to cope up with alcohol and drugs. And during that time, that was my escape from this pain and suffering. And after that, my wife, my girlfriend at the time, she invited me to this youth conference, not to go to this conference in general, but to be a chaperone for the youth. So on my way over there, I was mad and angry towards her. And I got into this basketball stadium, and this is where I hear the gospel for the first time. Because I've heard the gospel and people have been saying that Jesus died for my sin, but it was until this conference where this guy said that it was my sins that put him on the cross. And that right there, it was like a glass shattering moment for me, because that's at the moments when all my sins was in front of my face like a movie, like a 4K type movie, and I could see clear as day my sin ever before me. And I asked the Lord if there's forgiveness for me. And obviously, I look to Jesus who died on the cross for you. And that right there it broke me. And I had misty eye, man. I just started bawling because of the goodness of God, forgiving me of all my sins. And He removes me from darkness into His marvelous light, from not being a son to becoming a son. Paul says it beautifully. I have been crucified with Christ. I no longer live, but Christ lives in me.